Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Bronx, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at St. Louis, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
And a look at the starters for St. Louis. They've got the closer, Little out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's P, and it's Oliver in at the 1. And for the Bronx, White is out there with Macy. Then there's the Quick, and it's Gravett in at the 5, down low. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Here's Henry. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And here is St. Louis now. The Brawlers getting their last shot to go. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Macy. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Right with it. He's going against Little. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader. And it's Right missing.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Pass to Barlow. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Gravett. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Over to the left wing. Here's P. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Right, that's a two-pointer. Money from the wing.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Barlow. 12 points his last outing. Oliver passes to Barlow. Now here's Little. Guarded by Wright. Here's Barlow. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
There's the pick. Here's Perry. Second chance shot. Gravett. Good on the shot.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And the sound called their first time out of the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Bronx team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
to look at some numbers for Little, how he performed last season. Put up about 9 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Oliver passes to Little. Here's Oliver. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Macy. Here's Perry. Fires from 14. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. St. Louis trails by 4. Here's P. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Grovit. And here is Henry. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Arlo grabs the rebound. The Sound have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Little passes to Oliver. To the middle. Pass to Barlow. And again, no good by St. Louis. And it's Wright with the ball for the Brawlers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
St. Louis trails by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low, St. Louis moving the ball around. Little passes to Barlow. It's tipped. Now Henry, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
I had a chance to look at the numbers for Mr. Moves. Coming off a terrific season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Christie's checked in for the Bronx. Primetime's checked in for St. Louis. St. Louis calls timeout. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Look at the closer, a great player, second in the league.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Here's Norris, guarded by Wright. Clemens passes to Pete. Count it.
He's got 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
The Bronx leading by 4. Here's Christie. Against Washington, he was really on his game. And the foul on Pete. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Henry. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here's Oliver, defended by Christie. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, with this season just underway, how long do you think it takes for a player to mesh with his new team?
It really depends on if you have a previous relationship or not. You may go to a team with guys you know, you'll mesh right away. Or it may take a little bit longer if you're a bit unfamiliar.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Henry. Macy with it. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's Oliver, defended by Christie. Here's Oliver. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Christie. St. Louis making their last shot. The teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Oliver, defended by Christie. Oliver passes to Barlow. Pass to Norris. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And it's Oliver missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Wright. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. It's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's Oliver missing.
Defense pulled out all the stop to shut him down there.
Henry kicks to Wright. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wright's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Norris, guarded by Wright. Pass to Henry. Puts one up from 19. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Clemens. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Here's Christie. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. St. Louis trails by 5. Oliver passes to Pete. Here's Norris, guarded by Wright. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
What is going on right now?
Stewart's checked in for the Bronx. And St. Louis also making a change. Barber's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Oliver. Here's Norris. Pass to Clemens. Just 5 on the clock. Over Henry. And again, no good by St. Louis. The Bronx leading by 5. Stewart passes to Macy. To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Norris. And he banks in the layup.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Christie. Pass to Stewart. Here's Henry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wright over Norris. And it's Wright missing.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Norris. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Bronx has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The Bronx shooting their first free throw of the evening. And the Sound making a change here.
At the line for the Brawlers, Stewart, shooting 1.
One shot.
.141 left in the first quarter. Now here's Carroll. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Skinny. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And for the Bronx, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Pop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Barlow passes to Carroll. The rebound by Gravett. Gravett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team
I
foul.
mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
Free throw good, Stewart. And so Stewart nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And here's Carroll. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Barlow, guarded by Stewart. For St. Louis, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Bronx leading by 4. Pass to Drew. Here's Grovit. It's intercepted. Pass break. Here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
1 second left, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bronx shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Brawlers lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
And it's Carroll with the ball for the Sound. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
So the Sound 5 right now. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Barber. And they're Skinny. And it's prime time. And it's Carroll in at the 2. Now, here's Stewart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
The first one falls. The Sound making some changes. Lights out comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Oliver in for Skinny. And so Stewart nails both of them. St. Louis trails by 5. Pass to Barber. Now Carroll. Nothing on the board, and the shot goes in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now, here's Stewart. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Lights out passes to Norris. Here's Oliver, defended by Christie. Here's Oliver. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pass to Drew. Here's Christie. Here's Stewart. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Stewart's got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Barber. Back to Carroll. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Bronx making a switch here. Perry's checked in. Little, he's checked in for St. Louis. He hits both from the stripe. The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Perry. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Little. Still yet to score. Here's Oliver. And yes, it's good.
Assistant. Norris.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Perry. Carroll covering. It's hauled in by Norris. St. Louis trails by 3. Little with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Out left to the wing. Wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Timeout called. Bronx. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's checked in for Bowers. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together, no one making himself bigger than the team.
And here are the Brawlers now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Pass to Grovett. Here's Christie. Buries it down low. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now Now here's Carroll. To the inside. Here's Barber. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Christie. Pass to Macy. Here's Christie. Here's Drew. Lock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Christie. And it's blocked. And here's Carroll. Inside. Here's Barber. Back to Carroll. To the paint. A steal. Christie against Carroll. Pass to Drew. Here's Grovett. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Brawlers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And it's the Sound with the ball. The Brawlers getting their last shot to go. Little, and it's Little finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Right, he's checked in for the Bronx. The Wizard comes in for Christie. That one drops. He ties it up. The Bronx, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Pons. He had 13 points in the win against Washington. Here's Wright, and it's blocked. Here's Clemens. St. Louis moving the ball around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And for the Bronx, they're shooting in an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Wright missing. For St. Louis, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Little. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Perry. Here's Grovett. Macy passes to Pons. And he dunks it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Oliver. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's McGriff, defended by Macy. Here's Oliver. And again, no good by St. Louis. And for the Bronx, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. From the line, and he nails the jumper. Now it's a 4-point Brawler lead.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Pass to McGriff. Here's Clemens. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Timeout called. The Bronx. Stewart's checked in for the Bronx. Here's Pons. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's McGriff, trailing by 4. Here's Oliver, and he makes good on the layup. Oliver's got 4 points this quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Bronx, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Right outside, from outside the arc, makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game, brings him up to 4 for 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Clemens. He had 25 points in the win against Portland. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Oliver. From outside, off the mark. And it's Wright with the ball for the Brawlers. Leading by 5. Swiped it away. Pass break, the Bronx. Launches the 3. Here's Perry. Second shot opportunity. Barber pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Little passes to Barber. Here's Oliver, and it's Wright sending it back. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Oliver. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jumper for 2. Oliver's got 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Right outside. And he drops that one in. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter. St. Louis trails by 5. Here's McGriff. Hasn't made one yet. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Misses the layup. The Bronx leading by 5. Here's Perry. Pass to Macy. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Oliver. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Pons. High post Stewart. And it's blocked. Here's McGriff. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bronx grabs the miss. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Oliver. He's got 12. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Pons. Shot clock at 6. No good with the layup. From deep three-point territory. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Bronx on top. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at the Bronx, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's the Sound with the ball. They trail by 1. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. They've got Wright. He's out there with Macy. And it's Grovett in at the center, filling out the middle.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
For St. Louis, they've made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One shot.
And here are the Brawlers now. A 2-point game. So the Sound 5 right now. They've got Mr. Fundamentals. The closer is out there with Oliver. Then it's put it down! Wow!
My gracious, way to get up. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Barlow. To the middle. Here's Oliver. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Oliver's got the lead up to 2 now for St. Louis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Right outside. Fires the 3. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
In the corner, it's Little. Pass to Oliver. The tray makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Right outside. Here's Perry. Fires the 3. No good that time. Here's Oliver. 20 points for him. Bucket is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Bronx trails by 4. Right outside. Pass to Perry. And the layup's good off the glass. Perry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Barlow. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oliver passes to Barlow. Oh, that's blocked.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Grovett. Here's Macy. He grabs the miss. The Sound have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Goes up to the stripe. It's good. And the Sound lead by 4.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Brawlers call time here.
Take a look at the stats for the Quick, how he performed last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Here's Perry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Macy. Now Henry, 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, they get it again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Oliver. Off target from outside. The Bronx trails by 4. Henry passes to Macy. And here is Henry. Down low. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Oliver. He's got 22. With the drive. Bronx grabs the miss. Here's Grovett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for St. Louis.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
The first free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. The Sound have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Oliver. To the paint. Here's P. The rebound by Gravett. Gravett's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside for the lead. And the layup is up and in. Gravett's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Oliver passes to P. Bronx grabs the miss. Gravett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Right. Off with the layup. St. Louis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Barlow. Here's Oliver. Pocket 6. Oh my goodness, the slam! And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Bronx grabs the miss. Pass to Perry. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Timeout called here. The Sound will talk it over. And the Brawlers making a change here. Christie's checked in, and St. Louis also making a change. Primetime's checked in for a little. Norris, the pass to Oliver. to Norris. From 15 feet away, Bronx grabs the miss. Gravitz got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
To the middle, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. He passes to Clemens. Here's Barlow. Pass to Oliver. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Rebound by Macy. Macy's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Down low. Here's Gravitz. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
St. Louis calls timeout.
Checking out the numbers for the closer. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 19 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Barlow passes to Oliver to stop the drought. He lays it in. Oliver's got 24 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Now Macy, 8 points for him. A putback. Barlow grabs the rebound. St. Louis trails by 6. Here's Norris. Takes it off the glass. Norris has got his second basket of the night.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Macy. Now, right. To the paint. Here's Gravitz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Oliver passes to Pete. Here's Oliver. The rebound by Gravitz. Gravitz got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's right missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
To the inside. Out of bounds, it'll be Brawlers ball. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Stewart's checked in for Macy, and it's the Wizard in for the Quick. The Sound also making some changes. Barber's checked in for P, and it's Skinny in for Oliver. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and oh, what a play! He just palms the block. Norris, the pass to Barlow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Brawlers.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And it's Wright with the ball for the Brawlers. They lead by 4. Fires for 3. It's deflected.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And it's Pons missing. St. Louis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here is Skinny, defended by Christie. Here's Skinny. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Christie. Back to Wright. Here's Pons. Nailed from three-point land. Pons has got his 3rd basket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To the paint, here's Clemens. It's blocked. Here's Pons. He has 7. Pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Wright missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pons. Pass to Grovett. Here's Christie. And here we go. Skinny the pass to Clemens. With 2 seconds left. Power down with both hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Brawlers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Christie. AC is out there with Drew. And there's Bottoms. And it's Perry in at the 2-guard spot. No good on the three. Well, St. Louis shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Oliver. Here's Norris to take the lead. Bronx grabs the miss. Macy's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Drew. Here's Christie. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Christie's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bronx. Here's Oliver, defended by Christie. Carroll for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Carroll's got the game tied up here for the Sound. And for the Bronx, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Drew, defended by Little. Five on the clock. His first shot coming late. Drew misses. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Norris. Carroll with a screen on Stewart. Norris, the pass to Oliver. Here's Barber. St. Louis moving the ball around. And Norris gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Sound have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The shot by Carroll, no good. The Brawlers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Norris gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Sound lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, the Bronx.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Bronx's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Christie the pass to Stewart. Over Norris. It'll go, and the Sound lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Stewart. And it's Carroll with the ball for the Sound. Pass to Barber. Back to Carroll. Inside. And it's blocked. Here's Christie to the middle. Here's Stewart. St. Louis with the rebound. Norris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Barber missing. The Bronx, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Stewart passes to Christie. Here's Drew, defended by Little. 4 on the clock. To take the lead, Drew gets the bucket. Drew's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Sound have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Norris. Back to Carroll. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Sound lead by 1.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Christie. Ball stolen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Brawlers, Stewart taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Pass to P. To the wing on the left. Here's Barlow. Got a piece of it. Stewart with it. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Skinny. Here's the screen. Hands it from downtown. And the Sound lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Perry passes to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. St. Louis with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to P. Here is Skinny. Shoots from the line, and it's blocked. Fast break, the Bronx. Looking to get it going. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Sound making some changes. Carroll's checked in, and it's Oliver in for Skinny.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Bronx trails by 3. Here's Grobit, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Wright dishes to Henry. Down low. Grubbett. Blocked again. And he gets it back. And he gets it back. Here's Macy. And another miss by the Bronx. St. Louis is leading by 3. Here's Oliver. Basket counts. Oliver's got 14 points here in the second half.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Bronx making a switch here. Barry's checked in. And St. Louis also making a change. Little's checked in.
We got this. Oh, I got shooter. Hey, rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Big check.
Here's Oliver. Pass to Clemens. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Here's Perry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. For St. Louis, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. St. Louis moving the ball around. That's tipped and stolen by Wright. Here's the break. Here's Macy. And he goes in for the dunk. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
The Bronx has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, possession goes to the Sound.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
St. Louis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
At the line for the Sound, Little. At the line for 1.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Little. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Perry, defended by Little. Offensive rebound. Macy, that's good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Barlow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for St. Louis, Oliver. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bronx has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Perry. Pass to right. Lock at 6. Little with the rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
Team foul. Shooting for St. Louis. Paris. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Barlow. 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Brawlers, Macy. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Pass to Barlow. St. Louis moving the ball around. Here's Oliver to the middle. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Brawlers call time here. And here are the Brawlers now. Here's Perry. There's a good screen. Oh, good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team foul. At the line for Brooks, Perry, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Clemens passes to Little.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Clemens. There's the pick. Inside, Barlow. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Right outside. Looking to get back on track here. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Right. 1 shot.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Right with the double team. Clemens passes to Little. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pick. St. Louis needs to get off a shot here.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And it's right with the ball for the Brawlers. Trailing by 5. St. Louis with the rebound. Pass to Clemens. Here's Oliver. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
15 foul. Shooting for St. Louis. Oliver. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Right down low. Can't get it to fall. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clemens passes to Barlow. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And so it's St. Louis winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.